what I thought of American McGee's maps. And yeah, to summarize, like, yeah, I realized that I didn't have nearly as strong an opinion on his maps compared to Romero or Peterson, where you have these, like, kind of diametric and distinctive ideologies. American McGee's maps feel like they are more, like they're fairly visuals focused, which I think prefigures some of his work on Quake 1. They're pretty stylistically cohesive. You know, I think having map 2 through 6, 7 in Doom 2, that feels like what we now consider like an episode. It's as cohesive, I would say, as with maybe a little more texture variance as episode 1. And yeah, like he gets into like a lot of details with sector work and texturing and stuff compared to Sandy Peterson, like that eye shape at the end of map 14 that I was just playing. Yeah, so that's sort of like a weirdly hyper detailed kind of thing. I think maybe he was, kind of itching to be working with higher fidelity or full 3D technology like Quake 1. Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else I really had to say about that. He definitely had, I don't know, I feel like his maps aren't especially more or less linear as the other main id designers. Oh, someone in the chat says getting a bit more lag than usual. Did I up the bitrate? No, I'm still using last week's setting of 1800 kbps. Yeah, which we didn't have any problems last time with the connection, and I was doing a bandwidth test and looking at the little meter before we got started. Before I started the test stream today, so everything seemed good. So I don't think I'm having a bad internet connection day. So yeah, cool. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, everybody's here. We're talking in the chat. So hi everybody, welcome to another WAD Wednesdays, where I push that little button there that says random file on the Doom World id Games archive, and we play a completely randomly chosen Doom user-created map. And we never know what we're going to get. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's new, sometimes it's old, sometimes it's good. Oftentimes it's interesting. All right, let's get underway. So I'm going to rub the plushy paint elemental's head for good luck here. Give us something good today. Cool, all right, random. Okay, All or None, Why Not? By Matt Davis. This is a 1995 map. A bunch of pretty tough levels I've been working on since January 95 and built mostly with DoomCAD because it's what I learned on. I made a lot of little files with fixes with DCK and plan on using it from now on. Okay. Okay, so this is in 95. This is a level set. A bunch of pretty tough levels. Okay, so this is a full episode 1 replacement, it looks like. Single player supported. New graphics, new music. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, yeah, let's jump in. It requires registered Doom. Fortunately, I have registered my copy of Doom with id Software, I guess, a long, long time ago. Okay. Cool, let's download it and get to it. Okay, allroy.zip. And let's just see if there's anything else in the zip file here other than the readme. And yeah, it looks like just E1 through E1M1 through M9. All right. Okay, we've already got a pretty great title screen here. I have no idea what's going on here. This appears to be some sort of Bart Simpson holding a bomb. Whoa! Allroy was formed in 1978, but okay, is this like somebody's favorite band? That was incredible. Wait, how do I get back to that credit screen there? That was remarkable. So it's like a band or something? This is bizarre. Okay, all right, we're getting some random band trivia from the title screen of this WAD. That's pretty great. Allroy's WAD. Okay, let's do it. Let's jump in. All right, I'm gonna play on Hurt Me Plenty here. Okay, and we're immediately beset by a few little baddies here. I don't recognize this music, and I'm really wondering if it's by this band that was being talked about in the title screen. We're seeing some Startan, so just very. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the game volume a bit here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Picking up backpacks. I've got this invulnerability power up here, and I don't really want to waste it right now, but... This is definitely feeling like a my first level kind of situation, like just this kind of hallway room connectivity. It's pretty basic. Or maybe it's simply punk. Okay. That's okay, we got a big old thick door. Thick doors are a staple of 94 maps, you know. Okay, just giant rooms with terrible lighting. And just, yeah, some enemies just kind of thrown around there. Okay, this is like... It's almost like this wanted to be an outdoor area. Like, if this room that we're in right now just had sky texture, it would feel like a building, kind of. Kind of. Okay, alright, so we've scanned the perimeter. No secrets in this map. And yeah, we're only halfway through this, all the enemies in this, so kind of wondering. I'm going to do my usual thing and turn off the monster count just so that because it makes it a little more interesting when we don't know that the end of the map is coming. Okay, blue key. Sweet. What is this? Is that just the ambient occlusion? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Looked like a little dark spot. It's also a bit more subtle than of a secret tell than I would really expect, given the geometric sophistication we've seen so far. Yeah, like we've got a door that's like a little bit taller, like 64 or so units taller than the normal door texture, and then it's also a little bit wider, and then it's a big thick door. This is just a classic newbie door. I'm not saying this to like rag on this designer or anything, you know, they're not. It's fine. Okay, and that's a door too. This is a very thin door, I guess. Interesting. Okay, and there's just a whole bunch of little random power-ups strewn about in this room. Let's go back and see if we didn't... I agree so far. The music is the star of this map. I concur with that assessment. So wait a minute, like what's... Oh, there's this whole thing that I haven't even gone into yet. Oh, I need a red key to go in here. Oh my gosh, this is so... Cool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I need to go through this teleporter before I can... Okay, now we've got a caco. Alright. Is there any way that... Alright, and now we're sort of cycling through episode 2 and 3 styles. We've got some green marble blood floor type stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's just an odd little shape. I wonder if it's going to spell out something. Alright, this is pretty similar to that first big area we were in. It's kind of U-shaped. I'd really like it if y'all just in-fought each other to death, and then I can just go through and mop up, but... Okay, yeah, that's better than nothing. Jeez, I just have very little interest in killing all those guys. Okay, now we've got a very big open space. Take out these hit scanners just so I'm not getting pecked to death over long distances. And yeah, it's mostly against, like, I'm not digging the light level in this. Like, I mean, I never want to see just 255 drugstore lighting in all over the place, but this is a little too dark. You know, I kind of have to squint to see all these baddies. Okay, and just yet another room. Yet another huge room. Okay. This is such a weird, like... It's so... Yeah, it's so rudimentary in the traditional ways. Wait a minute! I already have a red key card. This is just another red key card being doled out. Got a big long corridor full of imps. These textures are changing up, but I don't think there's actually anything interactive along here. But it kind of looks like there is, you know? Yeah, like the fact that this texture has trim and then this one doesn't makes it feel like there's a ceiling height change up going on, but there isn't. So yeah. Man, alright, and then we've got a scrolling spine texture along this wall because the designer clearly figured out how to do that and wanted to use it. Okay, yeah, so there's a bunch of... I think we can now move towards what I believe is the exit. Alright, and that teleporter, I guess, is what started us on our whole odyssey of going through different teleporters into fairly samey rooms. Oh, and that wasn't even the exit door. That was just that was the exit switch. Okay. Man, what an Okay, now we've got something that's a little bit more sophisticated. There's a pit in the middle. Some nukage pits. Am I boned if I fall in here? No, okay, it's step height. I don't recognize this music. I'm wondering, I really am wondering if, like, yeah, this author, like, somehow got a bunch of MIDI of this band that they're talking about here. Alright, and this is... It's not much, but this is a little bit more sophisticated on the geometry front than what we played last. Like, this is a... Yeah, see that these rooms have, like, discernibly non-rectangular shapes. And where does this go? Okay, we need the blue key. Okay. Big old rooms. Cool. All right. Yeah, we're starting to get a little more. This is This room is making a statement of some sort. Could really use some health here. Yeah. All right. This is a lava room. Am I gonna regret it if I go down in this? How do I get back up? Am I just stuck? Am I stuck? Cool. So the red suit lying in this lava here was actually a mislead, it would seem, because I was like, oh, cool, there's a rad suit. That must mean that I'm meant to get in here. No, I don't. Not that I can tell. I'm just boned. All right, I'm just gonna no clip out of there because that's silly. Someone in the chat is suggesting that I do this map in the next and then roll a new WAD. I might do that. I might reserve the right to do that just because if it keeps getting more and more sophisticated, like if this really was just like the progression of this person learning how to map, then I'm actually a little more interested in that. What's going on? Like, is this just a fake door? It's just a wall? What's going on? Yeah, but a lot depends on how... Yeah, I feel like I was really supposed to... Okay, there we go. That's a new area. Because the doors aren't recessed in geometry, they just butt right up against the wall. It's kind of tough to tell from the auto map, like, where the connectivity goes and or where there's a door that I might have missed. All right. We've got this this texture that I always kind of associate with episode 2. I think it's used a lot in yeah, E2M5, E2M6. Someone says, maybe they were too ambitious. Making a map in 1995 was much harder than in the last 15 years. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I can get the... turn on all the lights, power up. Let's see. Okay. This almost feels like I didn't want to make an extra corner here. Okay, this is our first outdoor area. And it appears to be the like normally transparent green vine texture, but just being used as a wall texture. And you know, GZ Doom just tries to cover that as best it can and just make the transparent area black. Okay, so now we're seeing like, yeah, we're seeing sky trick here, you know, with like the ceiling being one height in one spot and another in another. Oh wait, and now we're back here? Okay, but now we have the blue key. Okay, are we going places here? Yeah, did I miss anything there? Now that I've got the light power up? Oh well. Okay, so I've got the blue key, but like, where was that? Let me check the map here. Yeah, so there's the big long serpentine corridor that ended in the teleporter that took me to the outdoor area. What did that do for me, though? Like, what? Oh, wait, okay. All right, yeah. This was the blue key door. I had forgotten about it. Tons of barrels, because everybody just needs to, every mapper needs to get that out of their system at one point or another. All right, and we're just going to set off that big old chain reaction. I continue to be pretty low on health. Yeah. Barrel cacodemon kill. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. And so this is gradually. I'm definitely my current theory is definitely that they made these maps in order, which definitely makes me want to see like what the later maps in this series are. What does that do? I really feel like I should have gotten a key here. Like felt like that's what all this was leading up to. I don't know, maybe it, did it maybe open one of these little nooks here? I just have no idea. Yeah, no idea. One thing that would be cool, like just as a GZ Doom feature, would be like you hit a switch and then on the auto map, if a platform is moving, like if a lift or something is moving, draw like a thick outline, just light it up somehow so that you can tell what it's doing. I mean, technically it could be a cheat. You could just sort of use it to easily ferret out secrets that were intended to be more obscure, but like I like it as a cheat. What the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, did it maybe open up this door that I couldn't get through before? Yep, it did. It did. Okay, so that was just classic switch hunt, kind of what did this switch do gameplay. Or as I somewhat disrespectfully call it, that's so Raven, because Heretic and Hexen just are full of that stuff. You'll just hit a switch and then be like, what'd that do? I don't know. Maybe I should comb the rest of the level that I've already been to determine what in fact I affected. All right, so we've got a bear in here. I don't really want to mess with him, but okay. I don't think I have to. Okay, so now we got the yellow key. And the arc of the rest of this map seems to be unfolding. But yeah, you know, you can already tell, like, this is, just from the auto map, you can tell that this is definitely more sophisticated than the previous level. So by the end of it, I am expecting just gorgeous 100,000 line def gothic architecture. No, I'm not. Sure, why not? I'll grab this power up. Everon Wee in the chat is saying you can enable that. What is it that you can enable? Like the light up platforms that are moving, or stuff that happens with switches? I know there's something that will show keys. Oh, right. I was given a BFG at the very beginning. That's just so... There's so much invulnerability here. I only needed, like, one of those, if that. Okay. Hanging body. All right. They're learning about decorations. Okay, and now I've got the red key, and I can go through this red thing. Yeah, these maps, for being as rudimentary as they are, oh, you can light up any line def that has an action and any sector that is affected by triggering that action. Interesting. Okay. I think I've seen this before. Show trigger lines. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this before, but I didn't know that this, like, showed stuff that was, like, in motion. Oh, jeez. Multi-Baron. Did I just get sent to Baron Hell here, or what? Whoops. I'm hoping, although, yeah, like this... Yeah, this map doesn't have, like, the E1M8 special behavior, so... Oh, there's the teleporter. Okay. Alright, we're good here. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that was the behavior that you were talking about there, but... Alright. Okay, it's the exit. And we've got, like, a proper exit switch with a little exit sign on it, so... Alright, let's see. Hit me with sophistication. Yeah, see? Like, this is... This is so adorable. Like... You can see the mapper's sophistication growing here. Like, they're learning how to use the editor. They're like, okay, now we're doing stairs. We've got, like, this little, you know, railing type thing, and we've got, you know, we've got a curved walkway here. This really, we are absolutely watching the author of this learn how to use a Doom editor. And they just, once they were done with one, they would move on to the next map, and then apply everything that they had learned and try out some new stuff. So that's kind of cool. That makes it sort of a more interesting document than just 9 maps like E1M1 that we played, which I would not be down for. That would be just a little bit too basic to be entertaining to play or talk about. Cool. Oh yeah, we got these little... Jeez, this is a lot of hit scanners here. And yeah, they're up on these little... I don't know if these are desks or tables. There was a blue key in amongst all of that. Yeah, man, where's the health? Okay, and now we're back here. So we've even got, like, you know, some conscious planning for doubling back and stuff. That's cool. Did I miss anything in here, or... Because, man, yeah, if I can... Okay, and that just opened that. Oh, yeah, let me test out that, Let's turn this on. Yeah, I mean, that's not going because it's already opened that door, and yeah. And yeah, maybe that's not even the feature that we had in mind. Okay, and this is the thing that we can return to with the red key. Okay, so let's go back to the start. Alright, is this this little secret? Oh no, this is something that's gonna come open, clearly. I'll bet we hit this switch and then it opens. Okay, now we got the red key. Just a pit full of demons. And yeah, we've got some genuine, like, you know, different room height kind of changes here. Yeah, the stairs are a little awkwardly built. They're kind of steep and then they flatten out here, but... You know, it might have been the author's second staircase ever, so... Oh, I see. Wait, was this just a secret? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, alright. So we've got some columns here and a pit type thing that we can't quite climb up into. Oh, and a trap! Alright. This is... An analogy just popped into my head, and against my better judgment, I'm going to share it with y'all. So I'm watching the new Twin Peaks, you know, Twin Peaks: The Return. This is sort of like watching Dougie learn how to map, you know, like Agent Cooper was a brilliant WAD author. And but then, you know, he spent 25 years in the Black Lodge. And yeah, he opened up an editor one day after getting out, and has been started building maps. E1M1 was a little basic, and then, but yeah. So we're watching this mapper slowly wake up. Okay. Whoa, this is like a little spiral type shape. Yeah, so, yeah, this is definitely getting more sophisticated. Whoa, did I just turn on the grid? I had forgotten that there was a grid. Cool, alright. Yeah, I'm starting to get invested here. Dark. Author still seems to like these serpentine kind of corridors. They make these sort of labyrinthy bits like just a little too on the dark side, so that you actually want the light amp visor, but then you're just running around in these full bright corridors and it looks blah. So cool. All right, and we've got, yeah. See, this is just another little step of sophistication. We've got like a little clever. Using lines as decoration, basically, spelling out a little shape in the ground. So many troopers, so many zombie men. Okay. Whoa! Oh. And I'm guessing that I cannot really do much with this room aside from just walk down this walkway, and yeah, I'm almost. It's got to kill me. There can't possibly be a way back up. Oh no. Okay. All right. Nice. So yes, even that is a little bit more sophisticated here. All right. A secret. Yeah, this might have been the first secret that we've encountered. Was the point of this just to give me the plasma gun? If so, that's cool. Oh, interesting. Was this a secret, or... Ugh, man. Oh, okay, well. Sorry I didn't save. I'll replay this a little bit. Or not. I mean, do we care? Yeah, there's not really much to this. I've already got all the keys. So yeah, screw it. What caused this? Okay. Oh geez, I'm super low on health. So of course I'm going to save my game with 2 hit points left. Like any smart person does. Okay, we've got a room with some interesting... Whoa, this thing is rising up here. What's gonna happen here? Yeah, I've got all the weapons, so I'm pretty much not afraid of any single enemy right now. Oh, jeez. Actually, I am afraid of even a lowly hit scanner because they have the power to take away my last 2 hit points very easily. Some armor. That's a first, I believe. First lost soul. Okay. We're just doing this very methodically. That opens this up. So yeah, this is by far the most sophisticated map that we've seen so far in this WAD. Still working on 2 health here. Is this a secret? It looks like it. Oh, okay. Another exit door switch. Yeah, I like the shapes too. That's something that, like, when you're starting to get comfortable with a level editor, a lot of times, and you're just sort of doing stuff where you're your only editor and stuff, you'll start getting very playful with shapes. You know, you're like, oh, I'll bet I could make like a big circular room. I'll bet I could make like a weird dogleg kind of thing, you know? And yeah, so it's been nice watching that development happen. Okay, we've got some different light levels going on here. It looks like they've got some flickering light type things. What is shooting me? Yeah, I'm still not feeling this like too dark and then too bright lighting, basically. Not so much of a fan of that. I think actually, yeah, because I'm getting a little bit of glare off my screen here, so I'm going to turn up the gamma just a little bit, so it's a little more comfortable. Very narrow little space here. Whoa. Okay, we've got a just disco inferno here. Whole bunch of different lights going on and off. Oh wait, I recognize this music. This is on the tip of my tongue. That's quite a disco pattern going on there. That's odd. Oh, it's It's the DOS boot theme. Good catch. And yeah, who composed that? It, like, that's the part that feels familiar. Like, this is definitely a composer that I'm familiar with. Whoa, and what's going on here? We've got these little sticks poking up here. Yeah, like these weird little steps and stuff. The nukage on the ceiling is quite distinctive. And then yeah, we've got a weird little run up here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a little door a little thing I could move through. What would be the point of this then? Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Just had to hit a switch to open it. Nice. Oh, I just got whiffed! I was going for that soul sphere, thinking I was going to get that soul sphere and the red key, and got teleported into a gloomy little slime room. Okay, and then the map is like, okay, no, you're good. I was just messing with you. Nice. Okay, and now we've got a rad suit, and I'm kind of assuming that means we should plunge into this business here. Yeah, like I'm familiar with that theme, but I feel like I've also heard it used in another Doom WAD. Like, I couldn't tell you where I heard it, but yeah. Okay, so I now have the red key. Have I seen a red key door yet? What is this business? Author still kind of is still sort of falling back on, like, you know, twisty-turny hallways there. I think it's still kind of maybe their comfort zone. And it is kind of a big leap to go from, like, you know, thinking of things in terms of, like, individual rooms that are just sort of arranged and then connected with straightforward hallways to thinking of, like, areas that have, you know, that all kind of overlap with one another interestingly. Like, Robert Yang did that cool step-by-step, you know, designer getting more sophisticated thing. Oh, whoa. Did I get... Oh, I found the secret level. Wasn't even trying to, and I found the secret level. Okay. Which this has. So the question here is, when was the secret level made? I know where this is going. I absolutely know where this is going. It is totally going to spell out Allroy, right? Surely that's where this is leading. Okay, it's also going to have the, like, X'd out Bart Simpson face. Yeah, so here the question of, like, how sophisticated is the is the author being with their room construction is a bit suspended here, because they're you know, they're they're following a theme, like something that dictates the shape of their rooms. So Okay, so I showed up here. Also, yeah, we're just using the kind of standard. Well, where was I meant to go here? Like, oh, there we go. Okay, we got a map power up here. Oh, there's like a coffee cup there or something. A coffee cup with bonus written on it. And then Descendants written. I don't know if those are like enterable areas that we're going to go to or what, but let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. And yeah, we've just got these letters just written in the floor here. Bonus. Indeed. It is bonus. Let's see, how do I get that? I want to get this thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, I guess we're meant to exit through here. And yeah, are they going to take us all through the through each of the letters? Okay, now we're in the E, D, E. Oh, and then we're in the S. Now we're in the C. I guess here we're at the E. We're in the second E. Now we're in, yeah, the N. Like, if you didn't have the auto map to look at, you would just be like, what is this random... What are these random hallways? Okay, we took a teleporter from the second D into the third E. I wish they had provided their own... I've been digging these custom tracks. So I kind of wish that they had put an extra special music track in this secret level. Okay, so that's T. All right, and are we done now? Kind of looks like we're done. Yep. Adorable. Yeah. So we got the bonus coffee. Wait a minute. Did we just get returned to E1M4, or does the start area just look the same? No! Okay, yeah, no, I think this meant to... Wait a minute, how would they have made it return... How would they have made the secret level return you to E1M4? That doesn't make any... We weren't in E1M3. Oh, it's because, yeah, it's because E1M3 normally has the secret exit switch, and hitting a secret exit switch here took us to, yeah, took us back to E1M4. So I am going to pretend as if we had just continued on to E1M5, and we'll keep all of our stuff, I believe. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the secret map was a bit of a departure. Just it had a gimmick, which is fine for a secret map. I think this is the same music track as E1M3 maybe. Okay, yeah, there's all kinds of hallway stuff going on there. Oh, interesting. I'm kind of assuming if I fall into this junk, then I'll be stuck, but... Yeah. I wonder if I was meant to be able to clear that jump. Now we're in a red floor area. Yeah, thus far with this level, I'm not necessarily seeing, like, we've just got a bunch of, like, serpentine, you know, 128-ish wide hallways. But, yeah, I'm definitely done with this kind of situation. Okay, there's just... This is just going to go on forever, I suppose. Yeah, there's a teleporter there. I'm strongly motivated to find that. Whoa, what are we... This must be like a... Yeah. Did it say... okay, it didn't give any errors when we opened up this map, but that definitely looks like a map error. As does that. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely part of that got goofed up. Alright, I feel like I might just be doing like a big long loop here. I'm going to get something and then come back where I ended up. Man. Alright, plasma gun, but don't especially care about that. Oh my gosh, does it all just end in this dead end? Do I have to go all the way back now? Alright, well, whatever. This, so far, this map definitely seems like a step back, and okay, they let some monsters out. But yeah, this feels like a definite step back in terms of just, like, interesting layout and geo stuff. Like, these corridors, man, you know? They just... Okay, yeah, that was clearly the big monster closet that opened up, and... Okay, and now this business opened up. And we can go here. Please don't be more identical corridors. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. What? Alright, another Soul Sphere teleporter fake out. Jeez, man. So wait, where... Yeah, I want to get back to that teleporter I was in. Man. Okay, so if I... Okay. So was it only just this one little bit that was... Okay, yeah, whatever. And now I'm back here. So, like, where am I meant to be going? I haven't picked up any keys yet. Let's see, can I get... Yeah, I feel like I'm intended to, like, doom jump across some of these gaps or something. No, I don't want to go there. That way is... that way lies single-threaded hallway nonsense that I've already cleaned out. Okay. Oh, and there's a little armor bonus to sort of indicate that I haven't been there yet. Okay. Okay, alright. Oh my god, are we really just back here? What was the point of all that? Oh my gosh. Did I miss something along the way there? What is going on? This is a bummer. don't think I got a computer map, did I? Ah, dang it. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to cheat back up here because this labyrinth is not deserving of my best effort. Okay, was there anything else that I could have done in the run-up to this teleporter here? Yeah, I mean, it's looking back on that. Wait a minute, there's like a whole little spot beyond it. I don't know... Yeah, like... Yeah, I can turn on show keys. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat here and use the, I'm gonna turn on, like, the, oh my god, this is like... This is just a massive labyrinth. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to... I'm gonna move to skip over this one. This just does not seem fun. Like, there's this one little irregular area that's kind of wedged in here. I have no idea how you get into it. Probably by teleporting. Yeah, this just looks like BS. This does not look fun to play. So, alright, we're on E1 M5, so I'm going to change map E1 M6 and just pretend that this never happened. Let's hope that the next one's better. Okay. This is already kind of more wild and interesting. We got like a rapid stair builder, maybe? Okay, alright, yeah, we've got some lighting going on here. Just a nice strong light source, like, slicing through the room. Yeah, this is better. We're already better. Yeah, I guess in that last map, turn down the music a little bit here. Alright, this is kind of a hub and spoke kind of thing here, where we go out and do little key quests and then come back to it. That's a lift. Oh ho. All right. There was a long 128 wide corridor, but the author zagged out of it with a sort of interesting fire pit kind of thing. Can I just fall in these? Oh no, I get teleported. Cool. Where did I get teleported to? Just a secret area. Truly, a secret is revealed. Alright, got a berserk, and now I'm back in here. Alright, do all of these lead to the secret area? No, some of them are just death pits. Yeah, well, you know, that's fine. That's good mid-90s design right there. Mildly interesting room. I mean, it's kind of an echo of that one from 2 maps ago, but... Oh, I see. It's raising this up. And now I can go in here. Whoa, lots of barrels. Is nobody gonna come in and, let's see. I feel like they were giving me an invitation. Oh, no. That was not, in fact... Yeah, this was not, in fact, a clever invitation to hop off at that little spot. That was just a misplaced barrel that made it look like there was a gap. that you could jump down in. And in Vanilla Doom, I guess you would not be able to... Yeah, like I would not be able to actually jump down here in Vanilla Doom because that barrel would be infinitely tall. Alright, so let's get that red key and head back to that hub. Whoa! Oh, is this another little area that we haven't quite been to yet? I believe so. Totally empty room, but wait. A wall is opening. Alright, just a little monster ambush. What was it for, though? What's in it for me? A couple of demons. Okay, a rocket launcher and some ammo we didn't really need. Whoa, awkward staircase. But you know, when you have an idea and you just gotta kind of hack it in, then sometimes you're gonna make an ugly, too steep staircase. Happens to the best of us. All right, yeah. So yes, I'm talking to chat about this room. Yeah, I mean, like this is sort of garish and amateurish kind of texture usage. Like this texture is obviously not meant to like be repeating like this. I mean, it's at least interesting, you know. After coming out of that just nightmare identical labyrinth, I was definitely happy to see this room. Okay, yeah, let's move on to the red key section. Telefrag the demon. Whoa, oh. Cool, okay, so we had a little steppy stone kind of thing to get that soul sphere. I can dig that. And yeah, like this is kind of one of the bigger, like, spaces that this has given us, you know? I mean, it's huge and sparse, so it's not very great looking, but let me guess, this does something. Is this gonna raise this up? Yeah. Didn't die. Okay, sort of a irregularly shaped room here. Some irregular hallways. I'll take that over that Wolf 3D maze. Okay, we got a yellow key door. I assume we're going to get that soon. Some computer-themed, weird diagonally kind of area. It's just sort of it's almost like it's just a texture gallery kind of like, here's all the textures I thought were cool. Alright, and there's that yellow key. I guess that was just to open that up. Is that a crusher or... Oh, yes it is. Oh, okay. So yeah, I rushed in before that yellow key crusher, before the... Yeah. But that's cool, you know. Okay. Making steady progress here. I think the end is probably near. This level feels like a response to the previous one, says Fused Toast. Yeah. Yeah, in some ways. I really want to know what the story was with the previous level, because, like, I don't know if the author, like, felt like they were committed to the conceit and just kind of, like, had to do the best job they could with it, or if they actually made it, like, if that was actually maybe their second map or something. Oh, interesting. Raising up different platforms to teleporters. jerks here. Oh wait, did I miss the switch to lower this other part here? Ah, there we go. Alright, am I supposed to make all of these things come down? Maybe? Yeah, I think I get what this is doing. Oh! Alright, we're slowly unlocking this. I don't, like, the volume on this MIDI is jacked up well past what it's been on previous tracks. Whoa, whole bunch of baddies. All right, now we're in a weird. Is that the exit? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was definitely an improvement over the previous one. Yeah. Okay, now we're on E1M7, so we're getting, this is, I'm assuming that E1M8 is just going to be the traditional boss kind of thing. Whoa, what? Did that, I think some crushers just killed some barrels that completely tore us up. Okay, there's some cleverness on display here. Okay, some... I don't know what this music is. I'm super hurting. This is quite a room. Ugh, 1 health. Ugh. Weird. What a weird little feature there. Like, okay, yeah, I can dig it. I'm gonna scarf all these potions here. Alright, this space definitely has a concept to it. That's helpful. Okay, and all these are gonna raise up, maybe? Alright, so yeah, it's not actually that bad to navigate. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with this MIDI. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and then the whole room is just filled in. It's like, yeah, you don't got to worry about it anymore. You proved you could avoid the nukage. Okay, so red key. Okay. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, they shut off the lights on us as well as sneaky. Yeah, so this is probably as sophisticated as this mapper is going to get. So it's probably just as well that. Oh, I like these shapes. Sorts of like little cutouts, and definitely makes this a very threatened space. Yeah, at various points in this WAD, this author has kind of done different variations on the gauntlet, you know, like platform that you run down to get a switch, but then there's guys and you have to, you know, and you've got to kill them. And this one is at least in like the cover dynamics of this one are kind of interesting. What does that switch do? No idea what that just did. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I just think, like, you know, the whole thing about a little rat maze like that, you know, where you have just long identical width corridors that only turn at right angles, there's pretty much no way to make that. Like, it's deliberately confusing, you know, like they use it in, like in Wolf 3D, that famous Tom Hall secret in Wolf 3D that leads to Call Apogee say Ardwolf. The whole thing with that is that it's, you know, that kind of funky labyrinth is deliberately created to obscure, like, where, you know, you're hiding something in it. And then, like, Plutonia Map 11, I think it is, where you're in that archfile maze, that's deliberately to just, like, make it so that your normal navigation capabilities are short-circuited. So, yeah, I think it's just kind of an inherently difficult sort of, you know, sort of place to navigate. And I think executing it better visually, like, doesn't do a whole lot to improve the navigability of it, you know. And in fact, like, if it's poorly executed, then even, like, inconsistencies, you know, help you navigate. Like, if there's one hallway with a misaligned texture or something, then you're like, oh, cool, that's a landmark. I can use that to kind of, you know. Okay, so yeah, I dig what was going on here. That, like, we just built a giant spiral staircase. And then we got this, there was a key sitting on it, and then we jump across to this thing. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're coming out of here, so where's this leading us to? Whole bunch of little shotgunners just waiting in their little rooms. Okay, and now there is a blue key door. No, that was where we... Oh, geez, down to 2 health. Oh, God. Oh, man, I'm all the way back here now. Bleh. Yeah, that giant barrel explosion that took away basically all of my health at the beginning was, like, definitely a cheap shot. Like, what... that very much felt like something that the level designer was doing it just to sort of, like, prove that they could do it, you know? Where it's like, cool, I can smite the player in a way that they probably won't expect. Hi there. This mod is it's a random WAD called Allroy that was made back in 1995. I did not make it. On this stream, we just choose random stuff and play it, even if it's old and maybe not so good. Okay, this I'm kind of wondering if this is. Oh goodness. This author doesn't really seem to like to, seems to prefer the give the player a soul sphere once in a great while rather than feed you a steady stream of med kits or stim packs or something. It's just a little point of style. It's a little more dramatic, but it also just makes some sections just really lean. Ugh, this blinking light is not super fun to look at. Okay, this is sort of an interesting shape going on here. What's up with this? Yeah, this is a mod for Doom 1, but it's running, you know, like it, yeah, it's so it replaces episode 1 of Doom 1. Okay, we get a little look outside. I feel like it's been a while since we've, this is an interesting stylistic thing. Like, they've got the little candles here. Yeah, interesting. I mean, you know, like, this is kind of labyrinthy, but it does make that a little bit more interesting. Alright, we've got to be getting close to the end here, right? Like... I forget what this did. Yes, this music is... Yeah, it's kind of frantic and nerve-wracking, sort of. Yeah. Okay, what are we missing here, if anything? Like, I hit a switch there, so maybe that just did something in another part of the level, and I should just go... Oh, but I got teleported into this room, didn't I? So I'm stuck here now, right? So the way out has got to be through. Weird. Yeah, that's where I came in. Weird. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. There's a whole situation out here. Okay, so yeah, now we've got like a legit sort of indoor-outdoor interplay. That's I feel like we haven't really seen something like this in this level set yet. But that's cool. It does sort of seem like it's... Oh, no, there's... Yeah, okay, there's a switch out there. So yes, we can... We probably can get out there. I don't even care about these jerks. Oh, I see. And is this going to let us jump outside? Whoa. Alright, this is definitely feeling like a final bossy type thing. Cool. Okay, so we're outside, and we've got... We've got plenty of means to take down that Baron. Oh, okay. Is this opening up the way, the exit? Floating platform in the sky. Okay, yeah, so we took a teleporter. And now we must be at the last level. E1M8. Alright, alright. Go out on a bang here. I'm really hoping that this WAD can go out on a high point, do something just interesting, unexpected, you know, highly competent, whatever. Alright, this is an interesting kind of space. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. Alright, so they're just giving us a cyber demon fight here. What's that do? Okay, it's opening the way to some... Can I do that with all of these? Yeah, let's open up all of these. There are no secrets in here. And yeah, I guess the other two items are probably just those soul spheres. So yeah, this probably is just the cyber demon fight, huh? Hi, in the chat, I would say Doom 2 definitely has more mods made for it that you can download. So if you're only going to buy, I mean, you can buy Doom Complete for like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks, and way less than that when it's on sale. But yeah, if you're only going to buy one of the original Doom games, Doom 2 will probably give you access to, like, all of the stuff that you want. Like, there's only going to be certain mods that you can't play without Doom 1. Okay. Oh, okay. So, all right. So we've got a Baron coming in here, and it's probably his death that will trigger some walls coming down here that lets us beat the level, right? Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. And so then they're just. I'm assuming that this is Yep. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. That was a very conventional E1M8 type thing, but with a Cyber Demon fight thrown in. Yeah. Well. Cool. Yeah. I love that this WAD leaves us with the little title screen. Man. Okay. I want to go back. So yeah, that's Allroy.wad. Yeah, I want to go back and see what the story with this was. Joe Nesky for the music in E1M7. That was like that frantic, like, yeah, just really madness tinged thing. All for being nice to me when I met them and for being great musicians up until this last record. If you don't have any All records, go buy some. Okay, so the band is called All. I think, or yeah, let's see what the reviews are saying about it. Certainly a mediocre level set, yet it has some merits. Unlike many bad old WADs, it marks the exits properly and doesn't really use annoying traps or mechanics. It's mostly rather easy to navigate. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so, yeah, people just applying the standard sort of 94 map criticisms to it. Okay, alright, so Matt Davis is the author, Allroy is their handle, and then, okay, and that's why the, but then I assume that the Descendants, All, okay, so the band is called All though, and I don't know what the bit of trivia about the Descendants was. Okay, they're giving credit to the musician, to the music here. Yeah, just thanking special thanks to my girlfriend Melissa for putting up with me and pretending she was interested when I showed her all the stuff I did here. This kept me sane while she was gone at college. Aww. Aww. Man, like this is one thing that I love about WADs from this era, is that, I mean, from any era really, but it's just like, this was a time in this person's life, like, clearly, like they were, yeah, like, girlfriend was off at college, making Doom levels, listening to this band, yeah. Inspirational thanks to the authors of the PWADs that kept me playing this damn game, especially the Cringe guy. I have no idea what that's in reference to. And naturally, all the bands I listened to while making this WAD. All Descendants, Green Day, Rain Dance, and a lot of other pop punk stuff. Operation Ivy. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I recognize a few of these. Yeah, and I feel, yeah, I probably have heard of them, these folks, before. Well, I think that was a very interesting artifact for just like seeing a mapper's progression. Like E1M1 was really rough, like very rudimentary, but they stuck with it. Clearly, they had a whole girlfriendless summer to fill with a copy of Doom and Doomcad. And yeah, I feel like the progression was pretty good. I mean, you definitely saw like, both architecture and like level tricks and conceits, layout stuff getting more sophisticated. Yeah, and so aside from that one labyrinth map just seemed like just a completely pointless like middle dead zone in the middle of the WAD. But yeah, and the secret map was fine too, you know, because it just like had a goofy shape, which was like relatively original for '95. I mean, you know, like doing cute stuff with sector work. That was, you know, that wasn't something that every mapper did. So yeah, that was that was interesting. Man, okay, well, cool. We've just spent a summer with Matt Davis. All or None, Why Not is the title. Allroy.wad. And yeah, that took us about the full amount of time here. Thank you for bearing with me through the slower, more repetitive, more simplistic parts of that WAD. I feel like we at least just getting to see that little bit of growth was still pretty cool, though. So yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing, you know. Yeah, that's a cool little artifact of someone's past to find on a WAD Wednesday. So yeah, that's about all I've got. I'm gonna call it here. But thank you as always for watching. Yeah, and I'll see you next Wednesday for another WAD Wednesday. And until then, have a really good week. All right, bye.